Guys, Flaming Bogan here with another castle gate tutorial. This is a 3-level castle gate. I said in my last video that I didn't know how and would love someone to show me, and somebody got back to me, it was actually a friend of mine, with a design for it. So just like the last one, button on either side operates the gate, and a lock like so. And you can see you've got your 3-level gap now, whereas before we could only get 2. Alright, before I go on with the tutorial, there's a few questions posted on my last video which I'll just run over now. The first one was the pistons won't stick. Now this is a simple problem. A sticky piston will only be able to pull closed a sticky piston that isn't already open. I'll show you what I mean by this. So this will work as normal, pushing and pulling. It will do that all day long. Now, if we put a current here, so that when this piston moves to this position, it will open, you'll notice that it won't be able to pull closed. See how I just left it there like that? That's why we need the timings to be so crucial in this, so that it will pull back that sticky piston. The next question was, how long can you make it? With your repeaters in the right position, right before the pistons, you can make it 14 long. That's the most you'll be able to get it. Alright, let's start with the tutorial. Okay, I'm not going to go too in depth with the building side of things because I more want to focus on the wiring. But what you need is a sticky piston, gravel, fence, a normal piston, not sticky, stone, redstone, a redstone repeater, redstone torch, and a button. Alright, I'm just going to build this 1 layer wide. If you do want to watch me build the rest of the gate, you can watch my other video. It's only a 2-level gate, but it's pretty easy to transfer into the 3-level. There's not that much of a difference really. Alright, so to start with, you want 3 sticky pistons right on top of each other, 3 levels of gravel, and then you want to go 4 high with fence, like that, and then on top of the fence, you want 3 levels of normal pistons. Like that. Alright, and then what you want to do is you want a repeater pointing into this bottom piston. There. Piece of wire. And then this piston will move into this position. So directly on top of this, you want to put stone or whatever building material you use. 2 out. Another repeater and wire. No ticks on these repeaters, we'll get to your timings later. And then same again. Next block up. 2 out. Repeater and wire. Alright, now this next step you don't have to do. I'm just going to do it to get my top pistons in the right position. Just what you can do is build this bottom part complete, then do my bottom wiring and then power that up. I'll let you know when you can power it up when I get to the wiring side of things. So all I'm gonna do is just extend my pistons. Like that. That just moves these up so I know where to start my top wiring. Alright, what you can do then is in line with this one, come 2 out, repeat a wire, miss a block, repeat a wire, and then miss a block again, repeat a wire. So that's pretty much a 2-dimensional version of the gate. This is 1 wide. You could build the gate like this if you really wanted, but I'd at least go 2 just so you get the gate look about it. Alright, so yeah, you can build this as long as you want, anywhere from 1 all the way up to 14, like I said earlier. But this is the most basic part of the gate design. So if you copy this all the way along, it's all the same, just like here. So all I've done is a 2-dimensional cut all the way up. Alright, now let's get on to wiring it. Alright, for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to wire up my original. You don't have to case it in first. You can do it just a shell, but you will need this wall for your buttons and lever. Alright, so to start with, you want to come down to this bottom. You can do it off the left or right. Obviously if you do it off the other side, you'll just have to reverse it. So you want a repeater at no tick. Then you want 2 repeaters in a diagonal line. Repeater here. And then 3 repeaters. Like this. Then you want to put a building material here and here. You want 2 repeaters, 2 repeaters, and 2 repeaters. Like this. Now we'll wire that in. So it'll end up looking like this. Alright, what you want to do then is set your timings. So this repeater here will be at no tick. These 2 will be at full tick. These repeaters at 2. This one at 1. So 0, 3, 2, 1. And this one at no. All the ones in this U shape you'll set to full. Like this. Alright, what you can do then is step up to your second circuit and put a repeater there. Now you want to step up your top level, which is coming off this block. So you want to build up and then staircase it up. Like this. Wire up. And you want to put a repeater here set to full tick. Like that. Now that's it for your bottom wiring. So those people that didn't fire their pistons when I said you didn't have to, now what you need to do is put a block and a button, and you want to fire that. So that fires all the pistons and moves your top level of non-sticky pistons up to where they need to be. So now you can go through and wire from the top, skip a block, skip a block. Alright, now we'll wire up the top. So you want to come 2 across from that feed, wire like this. And you want to build a torch tower just to get the signal up to the top. Now you want your torch tower to be 6 torches high. That's 6 there. Bring it out and start staircasing. You want to staircase until you get in line, and then turn, and continue staircasing up until you get to level with the top pistons. Like that. Then you want to wire all the way up with a repeater just before you get to your original circuit. Now here, you want to build off your second level, put 2 repeaters, this one's set to 1 tick. Now down here, do the same thing. Now this one you'll need to come out to bring the signal back around and in. So you want repeater here, and a repeater here set to 2 ticks. Just like that. And that's your top wiring done. So all you need to do now is to build your input signal. What you want to do is diagonally away from this circuit, you want to put a normal piston, and then diagonally away from this circuit, you want a normal piston, 2 blocks in between, 3 blocks on top, and 1 block in front. Repeater, repeater, and then wire. You want a torch on either end of your top level. So this is what allows you to use the same button for 2 different purposes. Now what we want to do is put your buttons on 2 blocks away from your gate on either side. I use a different block just so I know from the back where my buttons are. Makes it easy to wire. So come across 2 from each one, drop down 1, just like that. And then what you want to do is bring your signal down wire on top, just like that. Now the last part is just your lock. So what you want to do is you want to break the circuit here, so current can't flow either way. So what you want to do, sticky piston with a block, so that will push down and break that circuit. And you want to bring that across and wire it in. And there you have it. That is the castle gate. Any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.